Hey, welcome to This Week on Lake Erie Protocol. I'm Mike Jameson, sitting on the boats. It's July 4th weekend. We're here getting ready for the big fireworks celebration that's going to be going on. This show is going to be a celebration if you're a boater. We got some great stuff for you this week. Showcasing all the things if you're looking to buy a boat, because I'm looking to buy a boat. Never know, never know. And we're going to show a little bit what's going on with the fireworks tonight and all the great things that are going on here. Plus, we've got some more surprises for you. So stick around and enjoy a half hour of Lake Erie's best boating right here on Lake Erie Protocol. Well, folks, we're here with Steve Toth. How you doing, buddy?
Doing good, doing good.
I grabbed him. He's in the middle of a big boat sale they're doing right now, and wanted to talk to you a little bit, and then I'm going to actually just let you go off and do your thing, because I'll tell you what, it's very important if you're buying a used boat to make sure if there's those little hidden things that you wouldn't have any idea of what's wrong, you've got the equipment and the years of experience of making it work.
That's true. And it takes a lot of experience.
Sure, sure. Yeah. What would you say, you know, when you look on Craigslist or you look on some of these places and you see some of these boats and these really, truthfully, unbelievably low prices, what's the things that you want to worry about and really think about?
Well, there is, people go think about a fiberglass boat, it's fiberglass. Well, It is, but it's not completely fiberglass, okay? Because certain sections of the boat, critical parts of the boat are cored.
Right.
With a different material. And usually on older boats, it's wood.
Right.
Okay? The transom will be cored with plywood. Mm-hmm. Okay, very thick plywood, but plywood. Yeah, very thin coat of fiberglass over the outside, sandwiched in between the plywood. Okay, and the decks on the older boats were cored with balsa wood. Okay. Now newer boats are using synthetic coring material, but it's still coring material, okay? So it's not solid fiberglass. The bottoms usually are solid fiberglass, but not necessarily. Some of them are balsa cored, okay?
Well, that's the thing too, because even though it's fiberglass, it's going to leak a little.
And even fiberglass isn't impervious to what you call osmosis, okay? So it will wick moisture through.
Gotcha.
Okay, and that's why you end up with soft spots and stuff especially on decks and in transoms. So you're better off to spend a few bucks to get somebody like me to come out that's got the right equipment. Sure. Okay, it's simple equipment, but it's expensive.
And that equipment right there too. Yeah.
And I go over the boat, with my years of experience, I go over it completely with the moisture meter and the sounding hammer over the hull, the inside, the engine stringers, et cetera, which are also plywood cord usually. Okay. Mm-hmm. So it may be a good boat when I'm done, but you're going to find the flaws.
Gotcha.
Okay, now you can negotiate.
Right.
Okay, when I say, okay, it has this, this, and this wrong with it, now, and I'll give you a ballpark on what it would cost. Okay, and then when I price the boat, because I'll put a value on it, I'll put a condition and a value and give you a 12-page report, and then I'll put a price on it. Okay, and I price off of what they sell for, not what they're asking for.
Gotcha.
Okay, so I have access to a company that has this information, that gathers information from all the brokers, et cetera, okay, on what they're actually selling for in this region, Great Lakes, freshwater, and then I will give you a price according to what I find is a defect in the boat. Okay, and I'll always find something.
Well, it's funny because I talked to somebody and there was a boat I was going to purchase, very low cost. We were looking $6,000, $7,000. And one of my buddies said to me, he goes, he looked and he saw where there were some cracks in the bottom of the hull. And he goes, you know what, Mike, it's probably not anything that's going to hurt you, but 4 years from now, when you want to go and sell this boat and you want to move up, he said, boy, you're going to be sitting on an albatross, because they are going to get what they need to have done, and that's going to be a thing. So that makes sense.
That was good, because if you're seeing cracks in what we call the gel coat, which is the outer coating, there's a reason for that. Okay, and on bottoms, that's very rare. So if it could be sheeting off, it could have been a bad layup, which I've run into in the past, okay, where the factory had temperatures wrong at Sarah when they laid up the hull, and they ended up with that kind of situation, okay? So there are a lot of factors involved, okay? And you have to really, be careful about them, because they can be very expensive repairs.
Certainly, certainly.
Yeah, and like you said, if you don't repair it, the next guy's going to see it.
The next guy's going to have to repair it. Well, I'm going to get behind the camera, okay? And I'm going to let you, I know we've got this big, beautiful Sea Ray here, which, by the way, gorgeous boat.
It is a pretty boat. Yeah.
Really, really nice boat, and person got a good deal on it here from Brenner, and you're doing the survey for them and making sure it's all done. Right?
Yep. I actually finished it, but I'll go around and give you a demonstration.
Give us some ideas.
Okay.
That's what we want to see.
Okay.
Do you ever drive around the neighborhoods just to look at the houses? I like spotting the ones that have been around the longest, because they remind me of the amazing legacy I'm part of. Hi, I'm Marty Sutter, president of Genoa Bank. For over 110 years, our bank has helped families buy and build their homes, and all that time, one thing hasn't changed. At Genoa Bank, we believe that when we put the mortgage needs first, the rest takes care of itself. Genoa Bank, taking your banking needs personally.
Each hole on the course is a destination with no rest in between. And the distance from one hole to the next seems to get longer the closer you get to that final flag. Then, at the 18th hole, you remember why you took the journey, because validation waits for you there. The LPGA Marathon Classic, July 11th through the 17th. Get 2-for-1 weekly grounds tickets with free parking at area Kroger stores. The Marathon Classic, where it's at.
Since 1982, Red Wing Shoes at North Reynolds and Bancroft, selling purpose-built footwear for men and women no matter what your job is. Carrying the largest selection of Red Wing shoes in Northwest Ohio, over 3,000 pairs of boots, shoes, and accessories in stock to ensure the proper orthotic fit and style for your line of work. Stop in and see Mike, Aaron, or Bob at their newly renovated office. We're easy to get to at the corner of North Reynolds and Bancroft with ample parking. Red Wing Shoes, Reynolds and Bancroft, where service, quality, and fit come first.
Golfers, come play Toledo's premier public course. Heather Downs Country Club is where you belong in 2016. Heather Downs is a beautiful 18-hole layout with stunning views. Tee times are available 7 days a week with great rates. Our clubhouse and banquet facilities are the perfect location to host your wedding, banquet, corporate meeting, or party. Go to heatherdowns.com or call 419-385-0248. Heather Downs Country Club, where you belong in 2016.
Now my main tools are this $400 to $500 moisture meter, okay, and it can penetrate the fiberglass and tell me, it works on electronics, it can tell me if there's moisture inside, okay? So I will go over the boat, and it shows a little bit, but it's still in the dry range. And the hulls usually are, unless they're balsa cord, and then and water gets in somehow, and it will get in sometimes. And it will show me, okay? See, it's wiggling a little bit, but it's staying in a dry area, okay? Now, this boat was in the water, and it has bottom paint on it, and bottom paint will actually absorb a certain amount of water. So if I go down, okay, you're gonna see when I get down into here, you see the meter go up a little bit, wiggle a little bit. See that when I get down when it's, heavily in the water. But that's just picking up the water and the paint. Okay, now I know that from experience, okay? It's just normal. Now the other instrument if I would see a spot where that meter would go way over into the wet, I would get my sounding hammer out and I would tap, okay? And I would be able to tell a different sound. It actually sounds sort of like a pumpkin, hitting a pumpkin, okay? And then I would go, whoa, wait a minute, we have another problem. And I have to dig deeper into it, okay? So this boat was very good on the hull. It was very good, okay? It's solid, it's got a nice finish on it. I actually go over it with my fingertips sometimes, and just to feel if there's a bump somewhere, which could mean that there was a repair that I didn't pick up with the eye, okay? Just one of my little tricks. Now we come back here on the boat, and we'll see some cracks. And this is typical for this manufacturer, the way they put this exhaust port in, is a lot of times you'll get these, what we call stress cracks in here, but there's no moisture involved in it, okay? It's nice and dry, so I know that the water hasn't penetrated into the actual fiberglass, okay? And this boat is solid fiberglass all the way down. Now when I come back here, okay, now this is a critical area. See, there's a little abrasion there, which I take pictures of. This is a critical area on the transom because the transom is going to be cored with wood. So I check very, very carefully, and you'll see a little bit of wiggle in some spots. Now see, that went up a little bit because I'm down into the stuff that's gathered on the bottom, you know, on the transom. Okay, now if I were to go over here and that would peg that, I would go, wait a minute, I have a problem in that area, but it's uniform, okay, and it's not pegging. Right, now there it pegged a little bit. See, now why did it do that? Okay, so now it could be just that there was an extra amount of water held in that stuff on the bottom, or it could mean that we're starting to have a problem. So that's where the hammer comes in, okay? So I'm going, that's solid. Okay, so we're good. We're good. Now this I saw, and it concerned me a little because it's weeping water. See, because so much of this stuff is visual. So I put the meter and, well, wait a minute, it's dry. It's dry. So evidently some stuff got behind her and it's weeping off. Now I'll also check running gear. Here's the rudder on the boat, okay? Now, if I can wiggle that a lot, it means that the bushings, bearings, okay, you use another word for it, are worn and that needs repair. And then I look at the prop and I see the condition of the prop. And then I look at the bushings inside the struts, okay? They're called strut bearings. And there's a tolerance that is standard, okay? And these strut bushings were really good, so I didn't have to worry about that, okay? Another area where we haven't run into problems is up here on this swim ladders, because there's attachments that screw into it, and so many off, because there's a lot of weight put on this. When people climb on it, it will break the seal, and then water will get in, and that sound, see that, hear that sound? If I go up there, it's solid. I come out here, it's different. So that tells me there's some water intrusion, that the owner's gonna have to keep an eye on that, okay? And possibly repair it in the future. Or repair it now, whatever he wants to do. But this is the main stuff on the outside that we do. The moisture meter and the sounding hammer, my eye, it really does a good job on finding any imperfections, any deficiencies in the boat. Then we get inside and we'll do the same thing, okay? I'll go over the decks. On this boat, I did find some problems on the starboard side deck. The owner's aware of it now. He knows where he has repairs to make, okay? I will check this interior of the boat, all the interior stringers and bulkheads, etc. I'll check the electronics. I will test everything out, make sure everything's functioning properly. I'll look at the wiring. And I go by American Boat and Yacht standards, okay? And so I have all those standards available to me. I go by the Coast Guard CFRs as far as safety equipment, as far as all the things that they require in a boat, and I go by the National Fire Protection Agency standards on all that stuff. So it's a lot to know, okay? But I'm used to that because I was an engineer at Ford Motor Company. So I put all that into this head to figure out what kind of condition this boat is in.
Is your roof past its peak? It's not always this easy to tell. From rooftops to foundations, Seagate is a trusted A+ BBB accredited business and a Platinum Preferred contractor. As a Platinum Preferred contractor, we offer one of the country's best roofing warranties, the Owens Corning True Protection 50-year warranty. That's material and labor. We've earned your trust for over 30 years, Toledo. Call Seagate now.
Seagate. Cleaning your gutters can be dangerous. Take it from Marty.
For 30 years, I've been climbing up that ladder, cleaning out those gutters. One time, I leaned the ladder up there, and the feet were on the deck. The deck was a little wet. Next thing I know, the ladder kicks out, and I'm hanging by the gutter, and I start yelling for help. After that occurrence, I called Gutter Helmet.
Call Gutter Helmet for an estimate. 419-475-0000. Get Gutter Helmet today, and you'll never clean your gutters again.
Keeping you out of the gutter. We're the Gutter Helmet.
There is only one place where you'll find scenic golf at affordable prices. Fallen Timbers Fairways. This golf course offers some of the best golf in Northwest Ohio for any skill level. At Fallen Timbers, they can help you plan for your next outing or event, or even improve your skills with their talented golf instructors. With their exceptional rates, Fallen Timbers is your first choice for great golf. FallenTimbersFairways.com. Easy to find, fun to play, right off Route 24 in Waterville. FallenTimbersFairways.com. Fallen Timbers Fairways.
Stop struggling with the big box stores. Choose Gladio.
Gladio Home Center. A hardware store, yet so much more. Your home improvement answer store. A place to design your interior space. A professional and friendly smiling face. Everything you need for your home. And Gladio is locally owned. You'll be glad to know Gladio Home Center.
Mike Jameson and Jameson's Mobile Music would like to talk to you about your entertainment needs for your upcoming wedding or special event. For over 25 years, Mike has made wonderful memories, one event at a time. Professional sound and lighting and video for your special event. Call us today for an affordable package for your special day. 419-514-1302. Jameson's Mobile Music and Video.
Well, we're here with Joe Petersberger.
Yep.
Got that right? The rear Commodore. I want to make sure. See, I'm new to this.
Yep.
You're teaching me this stuff.
Right. Associated Yacht Clubs.
And you're going to be working here with Harborview. And I think the one thing we want to talk about is, people just don't get it about what getting themselves involved in the yacht club's all about.
Right.
And it's not a lot of money,
no.
and it's so much fun to be a part of all this.
At Harborview, we look at family orientation, and it's not a lot of money. You can afford a boat, and there's not much money. There's used boats, new boats.
Right.
We have all walks of life here at Harborview.
Not to mention, when you become part of it, you're becoming part of an association, so you can go to all different kinds of places and enjoy like great stakeouts like what you guys are having here right now.
Right, we do this every month. It's every month there's a band and a steak roast, and we invite the public out here and all the other yacht clubs.
And you haven't gotten to eat yet.
No.
See, we got to get him to eat here right now. But thank you so much. I'm really serious about, we're getting our boat, we're getting everything done. But I want to be here. I'm an East Sider, I'm an Oregon boy, and I just think you have the greatest setup here. And it's a lot of great people too.
Well, welcome to Harborview Yacht Club.
All right, buddy. Thank you. Thank you.
Here, let me say it. Bring it over here. This is a seasoning station.
Wait. We gotta get this one too.
No, I don't want.
Yeah, we do.
Just the hands, okay? Hand model only.
Bubba's seasoning up my steak here. That's how you do it. You're actually gonna cook that for me, right, Bubba?
Turn the camera off while he finishes the seasoning.
Here.
This is
cayenne extra hot pepper. This stuff is guaranteed to burn the lips off a chicken.
Bubba's just going. Uh-oh, wait a second. Right. Look at that, Captain Andy.
Hi there.
You like this place?
Absolutely,
Yes,
most fantastic place in North America. And I'm from England, and my wife's Canadian.
I could tell. International at its best.
Yeah, thank you.
That was a good test, though.
Gotta warm it up. I think you got it. I think you did.
Here's the Mo Better Butter Man. And then Bubba's going to start flipping these things in just a few minutes. And then, don't you catch it? Don't you catch it?
Jam will get all the way.
Well, once again, we're here at Harborview Yacht Club. Kind of going to make us trek through all the yacht clubs here on Lake Erie Port of Call. And I'm an East Sider. I'm an Oregon boy. Man, this is where I had to start everything off here. And we got Captain Ron.
Yep.
How you doing? And
Karen.
Beautiful Karen, who made all of the
mushrooms
and onions tonight. It was the best dinner. You done good. You done good.
Yeah, she did a great job with it.
All right. Food's great. It's a good time. You got a great band that's going to be playing all night here. But you're leaving because you're going to get in your Firebird and go rocket.
I have a long way to drive home. Yes, I do. I'm almost to Sylvania.
How many years you been part of Harborview?
I've been 11 years.
11 years?
Yeah. Love it.
I'll tell you what. Thank you for having us, man.
No
the
problem.
Food was great.
Thanks for coming. Come back soon.
We just need to get people to know about this great place and the great food.
Wonderful.
You do this once a month, right?
Second Saturday of every month, open to the public.
Fantastic. We're here.
Okay.
I'm going to be here, though. I'm going to be a member here. I'm coming. I am. I
Definitely
belong here. I belong here.
This is the greatest club there is in this outfit.
It is.
As soon as you walk in the gate, everybody's equal and everybody has fun.
It's just a great
That's what we're all
time.
about.
We're having a blast. Wait till that sun goes down, huh?
I know.
We don't even have to wait that long.
Well, folks, we're finally here with the guy that's making it all happen, the entertainment chairman out at Harborview Yacht Club here. Bob, how you doing?
I'm fantastic. I'm great.
You're just running around like a chicken when your head cut off
I know.
today.
You see me doing that. Oh, yeah.
You had a lot of people here, and you're getting a great crowd. The food was phenomenal. The band's great. Man, this is how summer's supposed to be.
Exactly.
And how long you been part of Harborview?
25 years.
Really? No kidding.
25 years.
Well, I'm trying to step into boating. You know, I'm working with these Brenner people now and all the good people, and I might wind up out here. You got some space for a guy who's got a 34-foot boat?
Yeah, we got a 40-foot boat. I got a 40-foot.
Oh, wow.
Right over. He's over there. Right over there.
So he's got to have a bigger boat than me.
Oh, yeah.
See how that goes.
Sorry. Come on.
I just wanted to tell you, we had a wonderful, wonderful time here today. Cool. The food was great.
Cool.
Bubba on the camera. We're just making our rounds here, and you got things like this all summer long
all
here,
summer
right?
long. Second Saturday every month.
Very good. Put it here. I know you got to get some work done,
I got
man.
work to do yet.
It's a beautiful day, and we're spending this evening here at Harborview. And folks, we'll be right back.
All right.
You've planned and planned. Each moment of your special day just has to be perfect. You don't want to worry about anything. Just know that you've hired professionals to make your wedding day special. Mike Jameson with Creative Video Imagery has produced award-winning weddings for over 15 years. Our company has the equipment and the artistic ability to capture your day on digital DVD, giving you lasting memories of a day you will cherish forever. Call Creative Video Imagery today or visit our website, Creative Video Imagery, making moments into lifetime memories.
Do you ever drive around the neighborhoods just to look at the houses? I like spotting the ones that have been around the longest because they remind me of the amazing legacy I'm part of. Hi, I'm Marty Sutter, president of Genoa Bank. For over 110 years, our bank has helped families buy and build their homes, and all that time, one thing hasn't changed. At Genoa Bank, we believe that when we put the mortgage needs first, the rest takes care of itself. Genoa Bank, taking your banking needs personally.
Each hole on the course is a destination with no rest in between. And the distance from one hole to the next seems to get longer the closer you get to that final flag. Then, at the 18th hole, you remember why you took the journey, because validation waits for you there. The LPGA Marathon Classic, July 11th through the 17th. Get 2-for-1 weekly grounds tickets with free parking at area Kroger stores. The Marathon Classic, where it's at.
Left Harborview Yacht Club. I had a wonderful time over there. Don't forget that steak roast. They do that, second Saturday of every month here during the summertime. Now we're heading over to Riverview Yacht Club to see what's going on over there. Just giving you a little bit of an idea of what's going on with this. And Sean thinks she's getting me right now. We can't put Sean on camera because she'll just do something nasty because she doesn't want to be on camera. But I can talk about Sean because I'm really good at talking about what kind of person Sean is. But we won't go there because I only have a half-hour show. And the next stop is Riverview Yacht Club. Well, that's our show this week. Last thing we want to show you here, because every week we want to show you some great things for boating. Tim's put this neon green LED lighting in. And Tim, you can get it in any color, right?
Any color.
And you can dim it. There's a lot of things you can do with it. It's basically like a tape that you put in on there, right?
It's like a rope light. They've got multicolors. You can get a solid color, anything you like.
Now, with this, is it an expensive hookup for the, is there a transformer you got to use with it, or how does that work now?
It's just DC lighting. It's peel and stick, and relatively inexpensive. You can get it at a marine store, or I bought mine off Amazon.
Oh, wow. We just saw what a neat thing. I'll tell you, we just came back from Riverview and Ottawa River. Just a great night of boating here, and what a way to just cruise. A nice green, just quiet, and you got a beautiful Silverton here, buddy.
Thank you.
Hey, get out and do some boating. We need you out there. We need to make sure this river gets packed and has a good time. Bubba on camera. The girls took care of us tonight and made sure that we didn't cause too much trouble. And hey, we'll see you next week right here on Lake Erie, Port O'Call.